Alright. Morning, everybody. Anybody watch these? Yeah, so last night I was more like, didn't think I was gonna get any sleep. I mean, it's not because anything bad. I was just like pumped up, felt, energized, like really wanted to go just run some laps last night for some reason. Just had abundance of energy, like. And let me say this, anxiety and that can go hand in hand. Because if you're overflowing with this energy and you don't really understand it, or you're not sure what's going on, especially in the middle of the night, that's not a usual time to get hit with a bunch of adrenaline and could do something. But don't freak out about it. Just chill, be relaxed. I mean, don't get worked up about it. And like last night, that's exactly what I did. I didn't get worked up about it, made that video. I was in a good mood, still am. Fuck, man, I mean, took a shower, after I got up and moved around, watched the movie for a little bit, walked around, got out of the shower, laid back down. I mean, it must have been like 2, 3 o'clock, boom. I fell asleep, didn't try, and just boom, I was out. I woke up. It was like almost 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm guessing right there I got between 2.5 hours of sleep. Fell back to sleep, woke up a little bit after 6, almost 7. Had to use the bathroom, got back in bed, and boom, I just woke back up about 10-15 minutes ago. So it's almost 9. So, even in them situations, just keep yourself out of the oh fucker, here we go shit. Keep your mind clear, and know that, this is just your body trying to get you up and moving. It's just your body trying to tell you, hey, oh man, you gotta keep me occupied. That's your mind, and you do. So, things are going really good. I mean, like I said yesterday, I can watch a movie, and I can get into it and focus on it, and to me, that's one of the best things right there. If you can start watching a movie or reading or any of that stuff, I haven't tried to play any games yet. I'm not, but that makes all the difference, because those first few days you're on DETOX or withdrawal, you can't focus, you can't concentrate, you can't think, and it makes time go by really, really slow, or it seems like it does, so anything you can do in that first few days to keep your mind occupied on anything other than being sick is going to help you wonders in the long run, okay? Because you're going to have that mental ability to overcome, and that's going to help you a lot with the depression and the anxiety later on. Like, I can feel it a little bit. I think today, after I woke up, it was kind of like, do I want to go out and do some laps right now, or do I want to chill and just watch a movie and have a chill day? And I was like, no, don't let yourself start thinking like that, but get up, go do what you got to do, keep your mind going, keep exercising your mind, and maybe that's kind of use the fear of falling back into where you were. Don't have fear of where you're going, because it's going to be good. It's going to be better than where you just were, and it is a lot. Use the fear of going back to where you were. Use that as the fear. Switch it around now, okay? Got through the rough stuff. We're on day 9 to 10. Anywhere between day 6 to day 12 is what I see all these guys having these big humps they get over. So, I'm right in the middle of that. I'm looking forward to that. I might already be over that hump. I don't know. I've never been this far. So this is all uncharted territory for me. I'm just happy I'm clean, you know. I'd like to quit smoking sometime in the next 3 to 6 months. Not gonna put any pressure on me. Gonna get over this first. I thought about doing them both at the same time because I know nicotine, the cigarettes do play a role into the anxiety and the crazy legs and shit they do. I can feel it, especially, you already got your adrenaline going, you're smoking cigarettes, like, no, I'm fucking stopping them for a few days and it hurts your chest and shit, but, I mean, honestly, I guess I could say if I wasn't smoking, I would have had very, very little to do. Might have made it a lot worse. So every 10 minute cigarette, I think probably helped out a little bit. I mean, this is, a couple of years ago, I actually went into a rehab. I didn't go into detox because it wasn't for opiates. I was going in there to help me out with just meth and this stuff. So, this is a problem. The rehab centers will actually give you Suboxone while you're in there if you're going there for meth or something like that. So, it wasn't about that. I was using a lot of dope, stuff like that. So I went down there, but this is the thing I didn't like about the rehab centers, is they cut you off from everything. I don't think that's a good thing. And I think that's why a lot of these people get out of rehab and they relapse, like, almost immediately. Like, of course they're going to. They haven't had no control over it. You've cut them off from people, except for fucking every 1 to 2 week visit. You've cut them off their cell phone, so they're not communicating with people. You take them out of society and they're not socially being interactive while they come through recovery. Maybe a couple meetings or whatever, and it's always as a group. And I don't agree with that. I think if you're going to be successful in not relapsing, you need to know how to control yourself in the right thought process when you're confronted with a dangerous situation like that. And sitting in a secluded area with everybody that's clean the whole time isn't going to get you that strength and that knowledge to say, hey, I was put in a bad situation today, I got through it, I let the people know, hey, don't put me in that situation again, blah, blah, blah. 9 out of 10 times that addicts is fucking use. They don't know how to. These people think they do because they've been practicing it in class. But when you're confronted with the thing, the real thing, okay, not in a simulated shit. Your brain's a powerful thing. Amnesia and forgetting pain is a very good skill we all have. Even a week or two after withdrawal. I can see how people would be like, you want to forget that. Just like, anytime you had any kind of severe pain, you're not in pain every day, you don't feel it every day. A lot of people forget that extreme pain because, let's be real, it's just something you don't want to remember. I mean, so I don't really like the rehabs. I mean, and they make you feel bad. They make you feel bad for the things you did. And, talking about it helps, but it's a very depressive situation, I thought, when I was there. It was just like, only half the people are getting up and doing it to the other half of people, it's gloomy. I mean, if you're going to go to rehab, find yourself a damn good one that is, choose it. Don't let it choose you. And don't come to Belton, Oregon, because it fucking sucks. It's a joke. Maybe the first day, 2 days I was there, one of the ladies came up and yelled at us 3 times after another lady asked us to move these tables about scraping them on the floor. It's like, I'm doing this because someone asked me to, and I don't have to be treated like that, So I found it very unprofessional. They had no skills. um, you know, and all that shit. I think her name was Rebel. Here at Pendleton, Oregon. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck these guys are thinking. Their counselors need updated, their facility needs updated, and they just got people running amok in there. It's a joke. You know, yeah, so I don't like rehabs. I mean, I don't see, the depression, like I said, I think I could feel a little bit. I had to kind of force myself to get up and moving out here today, you know. But yeah, I mean, nothing bad last night. I didn't think I was going to get any sleep. Probably got the second most to the most sleep I've gone this whole time, you know. So don't panic. You know, if I would have been in there that night and I would have gone through a little fucking panic attack, let that anxiety work up on me, then, you know, it wouldn't have been good. I wouldn't have gotten no sleep. But, you know, I knew what was going on. I knew what was happening. I knew I felt good. So I just went with it, and boom, here I am, you know, 4, 5, 6 hours later. Not fully rested, but fucking a lot better than that day 3, 4, 5, man. You know, keep that in your mind. I'm doing so much better today than I did on, you know, day 3, 4, 5. So, you know, I ended up shaving last night, getting a little cleaned up. Felt like the worst was over, so I thought I could make myself look a little presentable. You know, I was a little fucking Grizzly Adams there. So, just find what works for you and do it. You know, use your vitamin C's, your omega-3s, use your potassium, your magnesium, and most of all, what I'd suggest is get yourself some vitamin B complex, super vitamin B complex, whatever it is. It's going to help you so much with your energy. I mean, I don't know what I would have done without that shit right there, man. Your energy is so low. If you're one of the people like me that just has to get up and has to move because it's just what your body's telling you, and you know what your body's telling you, it's going to help. Especially when in those sick days when you don't, I mean, when your body's pumping adrenaline, but you feel sick and you just don't have that mentality, the mental energy to get up and do shit. And that's what it's about. It's not just about bodily energy. The vitamin B's actually help connect in the neurological pathways in your brain to say you got energy. So it's a really good thing to put into you because you're probably very, very depleted of it, along with many other things. So don't give up. If you're in them days, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, don't give up. It's going to get better. If you've listened to anything I've said and you've been up and moving, you know, I mean, I can see how it might take another day, me too, but, you know, as long as you do not get stuck in that mental grip of this is horrible and lasting forever and I'm different, it's not going to change, I'm crazy, don't get stuck there. Don't get caught up there. Once you do, it's going to be a real tough battle, okay? So, you know, take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time. Keep your mind clear of all that negative self-talk. Overpower it with the positive. And you can do it. You can do it. Look, I mean, you can't tell me I ain't looking a little better than I did on my first video. I mean, my first video, I was like, trying to fucking march around the yard, feeling like shit. Ladies were fucking telling me I feel like shit. You know, so I feel good. You know, I think another week or two, and I might start doing a little jogging. You know, and that's another thing, you know. Push it every day a little bit. Don't push it too much and overdo yourself. Push it too much and overdo yourself. You know, it's going to take you a step back. You know, just like in anything. So, you know, go easy. You know, and just deal with it. And I promise you it gets better and you'll enjoy your life a lot better. I mean, I'm only on day 9 to 10. And, you know, I'll admit, you know, I had some cravings in the first, I'd say about day 4 to hit you. You know, when your withdrawals start real bad, is you're gonna crave it, you're gonna want it, you're gonna desire it to make you stop hurting. That's just your brain trying to tell you that that's what you need, okay? You don't. Just get through that part. For me, this is something I've wanted for a really long time. And, thankfully my fear of, the withdrawals helped me taper down to a reasonable amount. So I could do it. What else was I going to talk about? Don't think that I'm just some Superman guy that out here day night. It's fine. It's not. Like I said, my mind is still cloudy a bit. It's a little bit fuzzy. It feels like, like half the brain's working, half of it's not. So it's like you're at that halfway point. The other day I said, the first 2 weeks to a month, you get up to about 75% of who you used to be. The other 25% is going to take time. Over time, you'll be able to boost yourself up so that other 25% comes back into action. And I think that's what gets a lot of people is you're not feeling 100%, but you're not even close to being where you were on day 4 or 5. But it's harder, it takes longer, it takes time. So don't get discouraged when you're not going as fast as you want to go. And don't look at someone like me who's like, getting sleep on right after the first week here, 2 days in a row. I'm sure I'll have a setback day. I mean, I know myself, I know my sciatic nerves, I know my mentality, I know I'll have some sleepless nights ahead of me. It's just what it is. And, like I said, I used to work graveyard. I mean, for over a year I worked graveyard, 12-hour shifts, 15-hour shifts, so, I'm used to the nighttime. I'm used to the nightlife. Mentally, physically, my body activates at certain times, different than other people. So nighttime insomnia isn't no thing to me. Getting off at 5 o'clock in the morning and have to take care of a 3-year-old. Anybody knows you're gonna be fucking tired. You're not gonna get sleep, and you still gotta take care of business. So, just like that, take care of business. TCOB. Okay, TCOB. I mean, you can just say that in your mind. TCOB in your head. I'm fucking TCOB, taking care of business. I don't want to say that too much. It used to be a big old Hells Angels thing, but, yeah. So I got some curls down in there, but I feel good. And I'm doing it, and you can do it. Just have faith in yourself. Know it is going to end. It's just a few days, guys. Just a few days. And if you're one of these people that have, the mental and the worst extended withdrawals, still, if you're preparing for it, mentally prepare and say, hey, look, I'm not going to joke myself. I'm going to be real with myself. If I'm going to give myself a date that I expect to feel a little better by, put it 9-10 days out. Don't put it at day 6 or day 7. Not everybody feels good at day 6 or 7. Some people don't feel good at day 10. I saw some of the videos of these girls. They didn't really feel good till 2-3 weeks into it, I mean, they didn't feel as bad as they did on day 4 or 5. I can fucking promise you that, and keep that in your head. Today, I feel good because I don't feel fucking anything like I did on day 4 or 5, right? Remember that. On day 4 or 5, I felt fucking like death. And today, I feel like life. So, yeah, we're cruising. We're doing it. We're moving it. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, right? Okay. This is Joe. I'm out today. Just remember in your mind, give yourself that self-talk. I can do it. You can do it. We can do it. If you need someone to talk to, hit me up. I usually got my phone around unless I'm not, out playing with my son or something. And say, hey, I'm having a really bad night tonight. I'll fucking stay up all night. Talk to you, bro. I got no problem doing that. You need help getting through this. You need that mental talk to you to tell you you're going to be okay. Let me say this. That's something that our moms, our dads instill in us. Remember that. When we fall down on a bike or something, and our parents or your mom comes up, she gave you that hug, she said, you're going to be okay. It's not going to last forever. Remember that. You know, remember that in your head. Do that for yourself. You're going to be okay. It's not going to be over forever. You can do this. I promise you. You can do this. Anybody can do this. It sucks for a couple of days. You know, push it through. And I promise you, there is a bright light at the end of the tunnel. You can do it.